Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Today, we're diving deep into the sands of time, exploring a fascinating chapter of history where forgotten empires and bustling cities thrived against all odds. Imagine the arid landscapes of modern-day Jordan, not as barren expanses, but as home to sophisticated urban centers during the Byzantine era. These incredible rediscoveries are painting a vivid picture of life on the eastern fringes of a legendary empire, showcasing how human ingenuity and adaptation allowed complex societies to flourish, where today we see only stark, dry beauty. Get ready to unearth some truly amazing facts. Between the 4th and 7th centuries CE, the region we now know as Jordan underwent a massive transformation. What was once the Roman provincia, Arabia Petrea, became a vital part of the Eastern Roman Empire, or Byzantium. With Christianity becoming the state religion, the urban landscape saw a new wave of development. Cities that had already prospered under Roman rule, like the magnificent Gerasa, now Jerash, Madaba, Petra, and Rasas, were infused with new life and purpose. This period was marked by a population boom and a healthy network of trade and economic activity, bringing widespread prosperity. One of the most thrilling aspects of this ongoing research is the rediscovery of cities that were, for centuries, known only from ancient texts or maps. Imagine the excitement when archaeologists recently announced they believe they've found the lost Byzantine city of Flourished in southern Jordan. This city was actually depicted on the famous 6th century Madaba mosaic map, the oldest surviving map of the Middle East. For centuries, its exact location was a mystery. But through careful re-examination of historical documents, inscriptions, and extensive fieldwork near the modern town of El Iraq, compelling evidence has surfaced. Discoveries of ceramics, Greek and Latin funerary inscriptions, mosaic fragments, and, crucially, the ruins of a Byzantine church and other structures that seem to align with the Madaba map's depiction strongly suggest this is it. Thurai is thought to have been an important religious and trading hub along the Roman and Byzantine road network, connecting Zoar to central Jordan. Its rediscovery highlights the vital role such settlements played. They were agricultural villages, sacred sites, and crucial commercial rest stops. So how did these Byzantine desert cities not only survive, but thrive? The answer lies in remarkable feats of engineering, especially in water management. In a semi-arid to arid climate, a reliable water supply was everything. Archaeological evidence reveals incredibly sophisticated systems for harvesting and storing rainwater. At sites like el-Jamal, a Byzantine city in northern Jordan, inhabitants constructed deflection dams, canals, and numerous reservoirs. Cisterns, both open and underground, were everywhere, ensuring water for homes, agriculture, and even for garrisons stationed in fortresses. Cleverly, they used clay pipes to channel water over distances, sometimes incorporating settling basins to remove silt before the water reached storage tanks or large pools. This mastery over water allowed for surprisingly productive agriculture. Archaeobotanical studies have confirmed local farming activity, with discoveries of cereal grains, legumes, and crop byproducts in regions where such cultivation is impossible today without modern irrigation. The Hauran Plains, for example, were a major source of wheat and barley. Spring-fed valleys were planted with vines, olives, fruits, and nuts. This agricultural output was vital not just for feeding the local population, but also for supporting the significant Roman and Byzantine military presence. These findings suggest that ancient water management techniques were perhaps far more advanced than we previously acknowledged, allowing communities to effectively green the desert. Trade was the lifeblood of these urban centers. Jordan's strategic location, at the crossroads of ancient trade routes, fueled a vibrant economy. The King's Highway, a route used since at least the 8th century BCE, connected Arabia, the Fertile Crescent, the Red Sea, and Egypt. During the Roman period, Emperor Trajan upgraded this road, renaming it the Via Nova Traiana. In the Byzantine era, it was traversed by Christian pilgrims heading to holy sites, as well as by caravans carrying precious goods. Spices and incense from Arabia, silk from China, and goods from India flowed through these routes. Cities like Petra and Aila, modern Aqaba, served as key commercial hubs. Aila, a port on the Red Sea, was particularly important for maritime trade, connecting the Byzantine Empire to regions as far as Ethiopia and India. The discovery of amphorae, those distinctive ancient jars, from Aqaba throughout the Red Sea region, and even Aksumite coins from ancient Ethiopia found in Jerusalem, attest to these extensive trade links. Now let's talk about faith and art. The Christianization of the empire under Constantine I led to a radical change in Jordan's urban landscape. This meant the construction of numerous churches, monasteries, and pilgrimage centers. Byzantine architecture in Jordan is characterized by beautiful basilicas with long naves, semicircular apses facing east, and parallel rows of columns. Sites like Jerash boast the stunning Cathedral of St. Theodore and other churches with incredible mosaic floors and religious inscriptions. Araras, an ancient Roman fortress repurposed by the Byzantines, is particularly noteworthy. It contains over a dozen churches. The Church of St. Stephen there features extraordinary mosaic floors depicting various Byzantine cities, underscoring the interconnectedness of the imperial territories. Mount Nebo, traditionally associated with Moses, became a major pilgrimage site. Its church is adorned with mosaics depicting pastoral scenes, hunting, and daily life, a beautiful fusion of sacred and secular art. The art of mosaic truly reached its peak during this period. The Madaba map itself is a breathtaking testament to this skill. Churches in Jerash, like that of Saints Cosmas and Damian, feature vibrant mosaic floors with diverse motifs, including scenes from daily life, animals, and intricate floral and geometric designs. Even Petra, famed for its earlier Nabatean heritage, has yielded Byzantine-era mosaics with exotic animals and human figures, showcasing how this art form continued to flourish. Despite their ingenuity and prosperity, these Byzantine desert cities eventually faced decline and abandonment. The reasons are complex and likely interconnected. A series of disasters, including major earthquakes in the 5th and 6th centuries, and the devastating plague of 541–542, undoubtedly took their toll. Some research suggests that urban collapse in regions like the Negev Desert occurred even before the Islamic conquests of the 7th century. The demise of intensive agricultural systems in these marginal arid lands in the mid-6th century might have been linked to wider urban crises, climatic shifts, though the exact role of climate change is still debated, or a dependence on external markets or imperial subsidies that eventually dried up. By the 7th century, the rise of Islam and the subsequent Arab conquests led to a shift in political and economic power, and many Byzantine settlements gradually faded or were transformed. So why do these discoveries matter today? The rediscovery and study of these lost Byzantine cities offer more than just a glimpse into a bygone era. They provide invaluable insights into human adaptability, urban development in challenging environments, and the complex interplay of culture, religion, trade, and climate in shaping civilizations. The advanced water harvesting and agricultural techniques employed by these ancient desert dwellers hold potential lessons for sustainable living in arid regions today. It's a powerful reminder of what's possible. As archaeologists continue to sift through the sands, piecing together the stories of these remarkable urban centers, our understanding of the Byzantine Empire's reach and resilience, particularly on its arid frontiers, becomes richer and more nuanced. These once-lost cities are a powerful reminder that even in the harshest landscapes, human ingenuity and a well-organized society can create oases of vibrant life, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and inform centuries later. The desert, it seems, still has many more secrets to reveal about the enduring spirit of Byzantine urbanism. That's all the time we have for today on Fun Facts Online. We hope you enjoyed this journey back in time. Join us next time for more fascinating facts.